Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
If you ask anybody if they believe in God, the answer is probably going to be yes. I mean, I think almost everybody believes in one type of God or some God, some way, somewhere. But if you ask the same person, what does your God look like? Then their response, even if they serve the exact same God you do, their response on what he looks like is going to be totally different than what you think. I saw this, I was flipping through a Christian track the other day, and I saw this artist's rendition of what he thought God looked like. And it was this giant figure, and his face was nothing but light coming out, and he was sitting on a giant throne, and all the people were down at his feet, they looked like little ants, you know, with their arms lifted up, worshiping God. And that's kind of most people's view of God, that he is this giant creator that is just so huge and so out there that we can't reach him, that he's not personable, that he's not touchable, that he's not someone that we can see or experience. He's too big for that. And so what we do is we build different apparatuses, we build different systems and structures to make that happen, to actually be able to reach God and touch God and get in contact with him. And so we build ours so that we can experience God. And our apparatuses, our ways to connect with God, they work. I mean, they work most of the time. They work some of the time. I would guess that they probably work about 90% of the time. The other 10% of the time, we struggle. Because what happens when our life comes in contact with the shack? When our life comes to that place where it houses the most pain, where we hold on to that part in our lives where we've experienced the most pain, the most hurt, the most agony, and the God, that way we connected with God 90% of the time throughout our life, all of a sudden, he just doesn't fit. All of a sudden, he just doesn't seem to be working like he used to work, because the system that we set up to connect with God just doesn't seem relevant in our pain. When we come to our shack, when we come to that place of ultimate pain, ultimate suffering and agony and hurt, where we feel like nobody understands, does your God, does my God care enough about us to change? Church dwellers for centuries have said, God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that's true. He is. He doesn't change. Love, God is love, and love is constant. Love is unchanging. The real question is, what face is love wearing when you're hurting the most?